Hi and welcome to Trade Bitcoin. I'll try to make this a quick one to show you uh, where we currently stand in my opinion. Um, I will give three scenarios which are possible, and uh, regardless of which one of them will play out, I see a very good trade opportunity in any case. Uh, I'm not a financial advisor. These are not financial advices. It's just the moves I make and how I play things. Okay, so you have seen my pinned tweet and my previous video, so you know the waves which I have marked with these colors. Uh, this is a one possible scenario to play out and to explain the slow movement we are witnessing at the moment. But I still have issues that bother me in these formations I'm presenting. So one of the possibilities is this scenario, which would give us the push, eventually the push up to 4,500 to 4,700 area, which will eventually come in any case, in my opinion. But it would give that to us sooner. And that option is that at mid-December 18, we bounced above 4K with the A wave. And the old scenario, which I firmly believe we are in, was that this would have been the B wave, and C wave was the one that would reach this area. In any case, I don't see that happening anymore. So that is pretty much outruled, in my opinion, because of this movement that happened 24th February, which was 3 weeks ago. It just doesn't fit the picture. So the one option I'm eyeing at is that this was indeed the A wave. And then the B wave coming after that is a triangle B wave as A, B, C, D, E. And that would give us the C wave 1-to-1 push up to that area eventually, early May, possibly later. So like 1.5 months from here. And what makes a good target, in my opinion, because I'm short at the moment, from average a little above 3,800, which is approximately in the current price level that we are now witnessing here. I see us going. I'll put the daily on. It's easier to interpret this. In any case, I see us going to test the 3,464 to be the sniper target, but basically 3,500, and that's the place where I'm going to close part of my position. Okay, so let's rewind this a bit. So if this is the A wave of the B wave triangle, this yellow one, that orange A was that one, in my opinion, in any case. So this is the A wave of the triangle, which looks pretty good as being that. It's structurally it's sane, but this B wave, which should be a three-wave structure, it can be bent as one. That's possible, very possible to make it. And if we are in this triangle, then it is a three-way structure. But the problem is that I can also bend this as a five-way structure, and if I do that, it makes more sense. So that's why I'm questioning this structure, but definitely not outruling that. On the other hand, the C wave, as it probably will go down to give a bigger leg down to this area, like I'm expecting it to make in any case, this would fit as a three-way structure as it currently, how it currently looks like now. So that is possible, very possible. That's why I'm starting to lean more to this formation as the most probable one. But we shall see how this plays out. The second one which I don't like, and I keep it as highly unprobable, but still not ignoring that possibility, which also would give us this as a good exit point from the short, is that this whole green fourth wave there is a fourth wave triangle. This being A, this being B, this being C, this being D, and eventually this being D. And that would mean that we will not reach this area. And that would mean that actually this is, from my opinion, this would be not green 4, this would be the turquoise 4. And it would end us going somewhere around there, and it would mean the last leg coming from that would reach this area, and this would be the first wave of there would start the first wave of that scenario. But we have to see how this reacts to know more. But I don't like the formation of that wave, and that makes this wave also not the one that I'm liking so much for it to be that structure. We shall see how this goes forward. Basically, fourth wave, as it is, in my opinion, in any case, this is either green 4, this whole structure, or this is the turquoise 4. And fourth wave can make a very complex retracement pattern. It can basically form any kind of retracement pattern. So that's why we must be open-minded in that sense. So okay, that was one potential, but I don't consider that as being that probable. And then the one that is doable and probable is that this was the orange A, as I'm keeping very probable in any case. This was the B wave, as orange B wave, and that was the orange C wave, ending there. And this movement here is the first movement. This will also make us going as turquoise 4. Let's pretend that this is a turquoise. Now that's green. The fourth wave ended there, and it will start the dump going there and also reaching that area there. And in that scenario, this would be the first wave. And if that happens to be that, we will not stop there and make a reaction. We probably will just push through to this area where we'll make the first reaction, retrace a bit, and then push the last leg down there. So this area at 3,400, 3,500 will be an area for me to define what will happen next. Either we crash hard or not. So we shall see. But why I'm keeping this current current scenario here is because I'm considering this being the most probable one. Also, these triangles are pretty much fucked up because usually you don't, if you're not familiar with the asset, or if you're not familiar with trading, you might not spot it until it's too late to spot it when it comes to trading, because it's possible that these waves do not reach the roof or the lines. These last two waves of the triangle do not reach the area, so they're hard. They can be hard to trade. But if you spot it in this phase, they're not particularly that hard to trade if you find an area which is confluent with your account what comes to support and resistance, as I have made here. By the way, this is not a daily capper, it's a 4-hour capper. I'm calling them now as spear cappers because they form a spear kind of movement. There was 1, 2, as you can see here in daily level, and it caused a reaction there, so it wicked there and caused a reaction. On daily levels, there's no capper here. The next one is there, but in 4-hour it's there. I consider that being an area to react, and considering this being too low to react, but we shall see, like I said. So what's the conclusion in this and how I'm playing out this move is that I'm closing my short position at least make a note that at least. I may change that opinion and close all of my whole short position in this area, but now I'm planning to close, and I have orders in above this area to close 50% of my shorts here and let the rest ride, even if it bounces. If it makes a very hard bounce, then I just pull the rest out, depending how it will react. So probably it will, in any case, at least cause some kind of reaction, but let's see. So in any case, I will close part of my short here, which will make this a very decent, almost 10% trade for me. Very, very good trade when it comes to profit, because now my position, as you know, is pretty okay, as I got filled here from the capper area a week ago, when we pointed out that was our filling station to add more shorts. Cappers are powerful magnets. So that is my plan, and taking one step at a time. I don't think we have bottomed yet. It's possible that we have. It's never certain, so I don't like to use word biased. You're a trader. I actually never understood how it relates to be a technical trader. You trade the price and trade the price movements. So if the price gives an indication to where it will next move, you trade the move, or you wait the entry according to that. So I don't see me being any biased. But if you would ask me whether we have bottomed out or not, I would say that we haven't. There's nothing for me that indicates that we have. But I don't basically give a shit if we have or have not. I'm not a hodler, so I have no blockchain ideology behind this. I'm just trading. It's just an asset class for me, and once we make the possible bottom and start making a slow consolidation, I will not probably trade Bitcoin at all and withdraw all those funds and pay my taxes from those, as I always done, and move those funds into equities to trade more stuff from there. But we shall see what happens in there also. So I hope you understood something what I just said, at least the conclusion what I pointed out. But basically the last tweet that I have made, giving the two possibilities which I hold more probable, should explain also what I'm saying here, because it's unchanged. The situation is unchanged. So thank you for listening, and don't insult me in any case, in any way, because I'm like I've been saying earlier, I'm a sensitive person and I might get hurt mentally. Okay, sorry, just can't help myself. Yes, bye. One more point. One crucial point to in the end. Do not trade. It's dangerous, and you will probably lose everything you trade. That's the statistical fact. Don't trade.